Arnold Schwarzenegger's son is an exact replica of him. He's got that classic Arnold smile, soft brown hair, and some picture-perfect muscles, even though they aren't as big as his dad's, because let's face it, nobody's competing with Arnold when it comes to bodybuilding. But if anyone's going to, it's probably going to be the guy that gets personal training from Arnold himself, because Joseph Beana is making the most out of his relationship with his father, and has completely adopted Arnold's bodybuilding routine to try and look like the legend.
My father really inspires me. He kind of created the ideal physique for most people, and I'm speaking on behalf of most people.
But the craziest part is that the more he trains, the more he resembles Arnold, and you can really see the genetics pull through.
So you bring the elbows down a little bit. Make sure you're focused on the chest.
Because he's got the same height, some massive delts, and a neatly defined back, just like his father. But he's not doing all this just to be closer to his dad, since he wants to eventually compete in classic physique. And he's ready to put in the hard work, because he's even training with legends like Mike O'Hearn.
We got greatness, Joseph getting a little tricep extension.
Just a couple elbow warmers.
The strangest part is that he's Arnold's only child who has ever shown interest in bodybuilding, but that's probably because his birth was one of the biggest scandals in Hollywood, since Arnold cheated on his wife with the housekeeper to father Joseph and completely ruined his marriage with Maria Shriver.
She has been an extraordinary wife, friend, lover, everything, and so she does not deserve that. That's, I can tell you, and that's why I felt always terrible about the whole thing.
And things were awkward for a few years until the two finally started getting closer to each other and developed an intimate bond. Although Joseph still doesn't use his dad's last name.
Well, I already have a last name, and I don't have a problem with my last name. I like my last name.
But he's not just sweating it out in the gym, since he recently got his real estate license and is selling mansions as a side hustle.
No way. Inside Edition. Come on in.
He's even trying to make it big in Hollywood, which shouldn't be too hard if he's got an A-list celebrity like Arnold giving him all the tips and tricks. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine, since he's tired of people saying that he's only famous because of his dad.
It's hard, but it's just something that you kind of have to live with and kind of have to accept and move past.
And he's doing everything he can to try and make his own path.
I know what I'm doing, and I know that I'm making my own path for myself.
Even if that means turning into a bit of a TikTok celebrity who everyone adores. So is Joseph ever going to fill in his dad's shoes and win Mr. Olympia? Or is he going to focus on his acting career instead? Regardless of what he does, the kid's a splitting image of Arnold Schwarzenegger, so everyone's going to be keeping an eye on him.